To other news now, police are investigating a murder mystery in Monroe County. This is Megan Dix. Police say she left on her lunch break on Friday, never to return. Her body found in a pickup truck just a few miles away. Tonight, her friends and family are reeling. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Ed Riley brings us more tonight.
I was surprised. I think everybody's surprised.
Brockport Police and the Monroe County Sheriff's Office are now investigating the apparent homicide of 33-year-old Megan Dix from Lyndonville in Orleans County. Dix worked at the Lowe's store in Brockport. This past Friday, she took her lunch break around 1 p.m., but Dix never returned. Her body was found around 8 p.m. in a pickup truck located in a parking lot on South Avenue, Brockport, not far from the Lowe's.
Was found to be the victim of what appears to be a single-shot gunshot wound to the head.
No suspects are in custody, and police are asking for the public's help as they try to identify other vehicles in the parking lot that day.
It was scary. It's not something you hear around here, especially in a small-town community.
But for the victim's hometown of Lyndonville, the death is shocking.
It was devastating for the community. It's a small, tight-knit community, kind of everybody knows everybody. She was the youngest of 8 children, graduated from middle school, we all knew each other, and it was devastating news for the whole community.
The Duncanson and Dix families are well known in Lyndonville, and the mayor said there has been an outpouring from people wanting to help.
This is kind of unique in a bad way. We usually don't have issues like this here.
A GoFundMe account has also been started by Megan's sister-in-law, Denise Duncanson. She tells me it hopes to raise money for funeral expenses and Megan's son.
Curiosity, wondering what happened.
But even while this small community pulls together, they wonder who could be responsible for this possible murder mystery. Police do not believe the murder was a random act of violence, and the investigation continues. In Lyndonville, Ed Riley, 7 Eyewitness News.
This is the parking lot at the center of this investigation. It's on South Avenue. Police just took the crime scene tape down about a half an hour ago. Police left altogether about 10 minutes or so ago. They were stopping cars, asking people, were you here yesterday afternoon, yesterday evening? What did you see? Did you see anything? They know Megan Dix ended up dead here last night, and her brother wants to know why.
Why would someone do that, you know? I don't know. I don't even know what to say.
Tonight, a family mourns. 33-year-old Megan Dix, a mother to an 8-year-old boy, is dead.
She was an honest, caring, loving person, you know.
Brockport police say they found her in this parking lot last night with what appeared to be a gunshot wound to the head. It's being investigated as a possible homicide.
It is remote, it is quiet, and that's why we're asking for the public's help to be able to provide us with any information that they may not themselves understand is valuable.
Dix worked at this Lowe's in Brockport, about a half mile away from where she was found. Police say she came here on a lunch break around 1 p.m. Friday. Her brother says she did that often.
She would watch the deer come out in the field by the tracks. Just why? Why Megan?
Police said it's too early to speculate about any suspects in this case. At this point, their biggest goal is to find people who were in this area yesterday. They say they know there were people in this area yesterday. They're trying to find them and figure out what, if anything, they saw. Live in Brockport, Chris Horvatic, News 10 NBC.
Holly M Colino is facing murder charges tonight. Police say she shot and killed 33-year-old Megan Dix Friday in Brockport. Dix was on her lunch break when she was shot, and investigators believe she was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. Gathering the new details tonight is 7 Eyewitness News reporter Ed Riley.
I just wanted to grab her and ask her why, you know? I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't think anybody understands.
Court documents obtained by 7 Eyewitness News show 31-year-old Holly Colino had a loaded .38 caliber handgun when she shot 33-year-old Megan Dix in the left side of the head while Dix took a lunch break from her job at the Lowe's in Brockport.
And it's just sitting eating a sandwich, you know, at a park. Doesn't make sense.
We have also learned that sometime after she was arrested Monday night, Colino escaped from police custody for 2 hours. An internal investigation is now underway by the Monroe County Sheriff's Office.
Definitely hope she gets the help she needs, you know. and does a long time in jail.
The Monroe County District Attorney's Office said investigators are looking at bizarre messages and videos possibly posted by Colino online. Colino's Facebook page is filled with incoherent ramblings, and there are links to videos where it appears she is angrily chasing people for trying to imitate her.
They're all showcasing and making money off of extorting my hair, eyebrows, and lips.
Colino recently returned to Brockport from Arizona, and police believe the killing of Megan Dix was random.
What a heinous crime, you know. Could have been anybody, like they said.
Police are also investigating a strange incident from over the weekend where it is thought Holly Colino put hate-filled graffiti on the First Baptist Church of East Rochester, not far from where she grew up.
You know, here's a woman who had killed someone who had 2 guns, and she was standing on the side steps of our church. And that's scary to think about that.
Holly Colino is being held without bail in the Monroe County Jail, and the funeral for Megan Dix is scheduled for Thursday in Medina. At Riley 7 Eyewitness News.
And new at 11, we spoke with a woman who says she and Holly Colino were best friends from elementary through high school.
She says the Holly she saw yesterday is not the person she knew, and she says she believes Colino is suffering from mental health issues. Lynette Adams joins us now with more of what Colino's longtime friend had to say.
That's right. Kaylee Garman says she and Holly Colino became best friends in elementary school. In fact, she still has her kindergarten drawing. She says Colino was a beautiful young woman who was athletic and very positive. Not the person who yesterday, she says, appeared lost.
She had kind of a rough upbringing, and she didn't have anybody there for her.
Kaylee Garman says she and Holly Colino were inseparable as children. Colino's mother, she says, was not in the picture, and her father sometimes didn't provide food for the family, not even clothes for his daughter.
She spent a lot of nights with us and ate a lot of meals with us, and my family bought her clothes for school and things like that, and she was my best friend.
Everywhere I turn, it's a mirage of me. Somebody imitating me.
Garman says she doesn't recognize the person who posted these YouTube blogs, who was led into Brockport Village Court yesterday in handcuffs. The person considered a cold-blooded killer.
Eyebrows, offender.
The Holly I know is a sweet, loving girl who cares about other people, who, if she knew what she really did, it would hurt her so much. I don't know that she'd be able to forgive herself.
Garman has a relative who has a mental health disorder. She says Colino's behavior mirrors her relative.
I'm hoping that, unfortunately, something like this is going to get her the help she needs. I mean, I feel horrible for the family that lost, a mother, a wife, a daughter, a friend. But unfortunately, society nowadays, just mental health isn't taken as seriously as it should be.
Colino seemed to have had a problem with women who wanted to imitate her. Ironically, Garman says growing up, Colino never saw herself as beautiful. We're live on Plymouth Avenue tonight. Lynette Adams, News 10 NBC.
Thanks, Lynette. And on Monday, Megan Dix's brother told us family has scheduled her funeral and burial for tomorrow.
Charitable.
The love of humanity is justice. You have lied.
Lady, who are you?
My name is Holly M Colino, and I have faith in humanity and justice. And I can no longer listen to you lie.
Just tell me one lie I said so far.
You have lied about the Gospels of Jesus. Who here has studied the Bible in a secular manner as a scholar? Who here has known about the fabrication? The Roman Catholic Inquisition who was murdered 3,000
I never faced a situation like this before.
You are wrong. I am Holly M Colino. I've been a volunteer counselor as a certified intuitive counselor. I've also had an opportunity to counsel convicts and ex-felons. So we see them real then. No, you are speaking about this in a devotional manner to God. We have a constitution that will separate the church from the state. Yes, you must.
I'm sorry.
I cannot allow you to have these people doing favors. I've seen solicitation of Roman Catholicism posted on our billboards. You do not know what? No. This is wrong. This is unjust. This is a weird story. Let me read this. Let me read this about the realities of what Holly. No, because you don't want the truth. You want the truth? Hey, this is not right.
Holly, I'm sorry.
You're not exposing all the realities of criminal justice.
Holly.
For the love of humanity and justice, get the facts. Come on. Get the facts. Critical thinking and don't with reason. Logic.
I thought you were somebody from the drama department. Just out of respect for somebody who feels that deeply about truth not being told, to stand up in a group like this, you know, to have respect for her. Truth. I'm sorry it ended that way.
You said I'm being mean to your employees and that you're not going to serve me. Okay. She said it. Get a load of it. Now, he came over, saw me, gave me like the wide eye while pointing at her, then went and grabbed and pulled at her hair. Something's passing around. I just went to one not too long ago.
What's going on?
I just want a refund, madam. Please, my time. You guys are taking my time. Just a refund.
We're taking your time?
Yeah, you guys are getting paid. I'm not.
Correctly rung up.
Why did I go to the other one and they charged me $1.29?
$1.29 is a cheeseburger, ma'am, which is no longer $1.29. It's $1.40.
Okay, well, regardless.
And that's one piece of meat. You wanted 2 pieces of meat, correct?
Yeah, you guys advertised a double hamburger. I went to the one not too far down from here, and they advertised it for $1.29 for a double hamburger. Dollar menu.
No, we don't have a double hamburger first off, and we don't have one for $1.29 for sure.
Well, why am I getting it over there?
I don't know. You might want to go ask them over there. They might be a different company than us.
No, it's McDonald's.
No, it's a different company. I'm just flying inside. I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep. Envious white hater. Yeah. Documenting criminal activity. Documenting criminal activity. Oh, I didn't even say anything about your dog. She's about in her 50s. Right there. On camera. Yep, faking blonde and caramel. Boy, there's too many of them in there. I mean, I've already proved the point everywhere I turn. There's a criminal offender. This is the second time I've caught it. Older woman, 60s, mimicking it, but using grays and whites to mimic blonde and caramel streaked hair. Hey ma'am, excuse me? Just out of curiosity, I noticed that you're mimicking. Like, what's going on with this, like, blonde?
Because I usually live in Phoenix and in the pool every day and tanning, and my hair gets real light. So she goes, well, do you want to go a little crazy? And I'm like, yeah. And now the blonde is just starting to come through, so I'll be blonde.
Yeah, because I only noticed it's only in some spots, and I noticed a lot of girls are mimicking, like little streaks and chunks all over. Liar. It was not growing yet, it was streaked, as the roots I saw were darker, okay? To this area, because an envious hater
Yeah, it's a feline, AKA appears to be a man with the mind of a woman. Nitpicker, petty, pulls wrongs out of nothing, acts in a willful neglect and a willful ignorance, while initiating, rightfully in the knowing, try to entice one into an act. Why? Because I can kill him. That's why, and he's lucky. I'm building my case. I was here, sleeping. I've been in 3 different states in the woods, and I'm telling you, you people petty, nitpick everything. You've already blacklisted me out of the jobs. I've had a woman tell me I'm too authoritative for an authority position. Why? She's envious and jealous, and I damned fucking wrong. Activated damning in my contempt. You want to pull off of me and mimic. You want to make money. You want to make a career extorting my face and my person, and you're all in on it. So how am I going to live? Where am I going to go? This is on the record. And he is now damned in contempt. Eyebrows, offender. Offender. I had been awake for approximately 5 minutes. I went to go get some water. I went to the Peoria. Excuse me. I just, I'll explain you what's happened. My voice is a little hoarse. Peoria QT. As soon as I stepped in, there was one mimicking my eyebrows. Right at the desk, she works there. She's an employee. I'm going to call, and I'm going to get her name. What happened is when I walked past her, there were 3 envious cunts. Okay? They are an offender, and they're provoking me. Why? They envy me. One of them clearly has Botox or some lip plumper, as her lips were very swollen and protruded. There was 3 of them. Well, what happened is 2, I had went into the bathroom and went into a stall. 2 came to follow me. 1 came over here and they knocked on my stall. 1 was hiding out over here. So when I came out, this one came from behind and this one was over here. Yes, they're envious cunts and they're cowards. And yes, they are an offender and they responded to that. Yes, you are an offender. And take a guess, guys, as soon as I walked out the door, the other envious cunt was to the left of me and 4 other cowards. 4 males wearing hats and shades inside. There was 1 other male over here, out of them. One of them has obviously some kind of lip plumper. But I went outside and I captured a license plate of one of their cars that they went in. Where is it here? And I have a film exhibit. I'm going to show you the exhibit of it. It's license plate number BWZ1761. It's a white Dodge Charger. Now the Peoria QT does have it on camera. It's on CCTV. And I'm going to go in there before my shift and I'm just going to get them to verify that the incident's on camera. That's all I need. Okay? And the boys got involved in a license plate number. They all went in this car. BWZ1761 Dodge Charger. 478 blonde streaks, gold. Do a recap. What was I in that Wendy's for? About 5 minutes? Now that license plate number I got, 2 came out. They were mimicking my hair and they were drawing eyebrows to mimic my eyebrows. As I went to the register, 1 came over. There were 3 of them over here, all mimicking my hair. And I caught 1. I got a close look. 1 that came forth was also mimicking my eyebrows. Okay? So we got 5 liars and fakers. Recap. As I finished the compilation on the hair investigation, I got 2 and that was enough. As I decided to, all right, Holly, let's work on the eyebrows or the lips. 2 walked right in. And as they were leaving, I got them. 2. And I got the exhibits. So within 1 minute, I got 2 offenders. We know what they are, dissociative identity disorders. They're a lie. They're a walking lie. And that's why they lie. They're a faker. The whole gist, you know what it is. 1 minute. Dunkin' Donuts. Mimicking, she's got, I can see her roots, doing the dyed blonde and the gold. Everywhere I turn, even in a parking lot, I can't get away from her. See, I just came in here to cool off and compile the eyebrow evidence I collected. There's more of them. Offenders mimicking. They got the eyebrows too. They're filling it. There's also one back here mimicking my hair. They're everywhere. See? I want to bring attention to this one because I'm noticing, as I've been doing this investigation, and I've been noticing these women mimicking my hair, eyebrows, lips, and also even altering their chins and noses, especially because of these entertainers. They're all just pretty much a mirage of me, except if you see them in person, okay? They're making profit off of me, my image, and my character. I want to use this one because, yes, there's a mimicker in here, and she's also mimicking, she's faking, being traumatized, okay? And I want you to see the way she came at, okay? She hit me from behind. My bumper, her paint was on my bumper. I put the directionals on because there's too much traffic. I move over, keep the directionals on. I wanted to close the case. I suspected she'd be a problem. As soon as she gets out, she threatens to make a report, which would have been a false report. She tries to shift the blame. The mimicker's in the gas station by this point. Mimicker comes around. I want you to see how she comes in. Your vehicle.
No, there wasn't.
Exactly. You just told me there wasn't. Thank you. Because what I'm going to do is... Oh, really? Oh, really? You want to incite me?
Look how you're acting.
Because you blew something up out of nothing. And you just gave me a lie.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You told me that you were willing to lie and make a report when
You hit somebody, you don't try to drive away. You stop.
Well, no. It's common sense. Don't you talk to me like that. I put my directionals on. It's already clusterfuck traffic. I did that out of respect. I signaled you, hence you knew how to come here. You just falsely accused me of driving away. That way you're not causing a scene and you're not blocking traffic. Okay? Right? Wouldn't that make sense?
Okay, so did you guys exchange information?
She has.
Don't throw out a label. Don't throw out a label. Don't throw out a label. Shame on you.
Wow.
Get a fix out of the tricks mix. Get a scope out of the record section. Prophecy can. Spit bit out of the red bit. Medical injection. Can't really show all of myself because she's trying to mimic my lips and eyebrows and my hair, everything about me, and she's trying to alter her face to suit the eyebrows and lips that she doesn't have, along with the hair. I had to trim the blonde again because of the smears and the civil battery that comes at me. Remember, she's rotten. And I know what her character is now. Why? All the men that come at me, the sex offenses, trying to get money. She's a thief, she's a robber, beyond robbing my identity. She stole my identity. She robbed my life. She's a thief. She's a fraud. Yes, she is. She's a sex offender because of the way you men are coming at me with the smear. That's why I hide most of the blonde when I'm out in public. This is I'm in my 30s. They say this for sure, 'cause they're trying to play the role of God. Okay, that lady in the white, she's a faker. Because vehicle, license plate EBC13, it's handicapped. She's not handicapped, and the other one that's driving is not handicapped. Again, they're fakers imitating my hair, okay? And I know, there's a lot of fraud with alleging one's handicapped and all that. So I'm gonna make sure I get it right on. Yep, she's faking my hair, she's got blonde streaks throughout the caramel. The other one's driving, she's obviously not handicapped. It's a handicapped license plate, EBC13. Submitting for a reason. You should not be submitting to that police officer. No. Could have said, Michelle Reed at SUNY Brockport, getting away with misdemeanors and felonies. You don't apply the law to one, you don't apply it to anybody. So I'm very suspicious. Did he give credit and acknowledgement to the woman that envies me, she, Holly M Colino? Did he put the fake, the white, or any other race envious hater on the white woman? Did he put that rotten? Yeah, he's looking at me, I don't give a fuck. Did he put the lighting and how I wear my hair? I've had to hide most of my blonde, and I've had to trim it, like I mentioned before. They want my beauty from lighting. M&M fanatic, copycat, vehicle copycat, minus the rims because they're a different type of chrome. Ah, he's a shot. He's just going in his vehicle like that? They had nearly identical, the same thing. 2006-7. Nearly the same blue. Subaru, praise him. 98. Then I got the next one because I wanted a one with a turbo. But a 2004 or 2005 model, not the 2. Same thing. I'm not going to say the type of blue, slightly different. I'm not going to say people are copycat me, women. Envy. Me, she, Holly M Colino. And I got it. I didn't care too much for it, but I changed it. But it was a black hood that I ended up doing. I'm not going to say it's different, slightly different than that type of black hood. Rims different. Different type of chrome, not gonna say what kind. Vampire, vampire, vampire. I don't get a chance to really look at my hair. I have to hide it. I just, today, just for, I just decided, look at your hair, and I, decided to braid it. I noticed, yes, now I get it. They're also mimicking, like remember I mentioned before, that red purplish color. Yes, I have a little purpley in here. Yes, I've got that dark brown, the blonde, the caramel brown, and it's like, I guess it's all the colors. It could be the luster on the way they're all. There's a little bit of a purpley reddish hue. And most of the blonde, I have to hide it. I trimmed it again. Okay, and obviously, there's still some you can see throughout here. I can't. I've never seen such a problem before. Adoration, but this one got lucky. He didn't get knocked down at his own front door. Adoration, give him some more. Adoration. Give him some more. Adoration from the nation. Give him some more. He can't get enough. He can't get enough. Give him some more. Adoration. Give him some more. Adoration from the nation. He can't get enough. Adoration from the nation. Give him some more. Adoration from the nation. Meanwhile,
let's sing a
Well, I think it's time to take a shit. I think I'll Instagram it. Maybe I'll get famous. Every Facebook body digging it. Just look at me, hanging up on the stool. I think I'll post a selfie, put it on Facebook. Everybody calling me fool. I said I ran out of coupon. Heck, I didn't got a sign. I think I'll Instagram, ask everybody, what shall I do? What shall I do? What shall I do?
Psychological mind fucker, come together like a motherfucker. Master manipulator, premeditator, behind the scenes calculator, mommy dictate, psycho comedy.
Someone wants to play a victim. I'm seeing all of you. Yes, I think you're criminal. Actors raise means Ray. X not legit, no necessity. So you stand this game, ain't nothing but crime. Cynical, yes, I'm hypocritical. Sit up with jitty juice, add a little dark, no you good shit. They'll try to take it from me. They will, they've already taken my person. So low. The chevron, and they let me in the property, and they told me that they weren't going to sell anything to me, so the security guard was right by me, so I'm just going to try to find out. All I'm going to do is just try to find out, like, why. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Is there a reason so I know, like, I can't get gas here or anything? You let me in the property. So
because you was in one day, you was filming everybody up here.
Okay.
And so they didn't appreciate that you was up here filming people.
Okay. So you guys have cameras and stuff. You can film, but nobody else can film on your property.
No, I'm just going by what they said.
Okay, because you guys let me in, and I was in there for a couple of minutes. I was a little confused.
Then they came and told me that you was here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So just because I was filming, so basically no filming on your property.
Because they said you was filming, putting people on Facebook or something.
Oh, so they were looking for me. How did they get my name?
They got your picture. They didn't have to have your name. They got your picture. They got 76 cameras here.
Right, but if you get my picture, how do you figure my name out for my picture?
I don't know. Did anybody call you by your name?
No.
Yeah, but don't nobody know your name. They got your picture.
I walked in there, and the security guard saw me. Okay. And I went to the very back room, and that liar, faker, envious, jealous girl was in there. and she saw me, and she waited for me, like she was gonna check me out. And not until the other woman was done with her purchase transaction, I walked up, I put my items on the desk, and then she says something that they're not going to sell anything to me there. Another woman comes in, follows up, and repeats that. Okay? So why would you allow it? It's the thing I know, because Michelle Reed at the College at Rockport and Frank Zajac, that's one big one that by the fault of their own actions, they wanted to go public. These women are doing this to me all the time. They're trying to set me up to appear to be what they are. Okay, they're doing a smear. They know I'm purity. One, they want me in prison. Number two, or they want me dead, like what happened back on the 8th of July, okay? Somewhere where they can come and make it appear to be different. They want it to appear to be what they want, suicide. Because they're inciting me. One's inciting me in particular to come kill her. So, they're trying to kill me. They want me dead, but they want me dead in a place where they can manipulate the way that the death will look to be. They want it to appear to be suicide. Okay? And it already nearly happened once where I almost died a couple weeks ago. And then a second time, actually, within that 24-hour period, and there is one male witness, all those women walked past me. It's on record, CCTV camera. Except for one that slandered. And the man came at me under the impression of the slander, but then he noticed my disposition and he changed his disposition. He went and got me water. Okay? These women hate. This is a hate crime. They want me dead, appearing to be a suicide. So what they're telling me is they're using me to come over to kill them, self-induced suicide, but they want to appear to be a victim. Hence, they want me in prison. So it needs to be known, all of these women that envy want me to come kill them. And they've already, with all of what they've done, including the men that have got involved in it, manslaughter, attempted murder, already. Another case, I'm being extorted by criminal impersonators, criminal simulation. They also aggravatedly harass, stalk in the fourth, and sexually offend. They use music, as I have a testimony as well, vibration to penetrate the body. They're out to get at people and offer up their rob. And they're using me. They've taken my entire person as a cover to entice, to offer up their wrong and get at people. They're cowards. This also concerns criminal nuisance, and yes, it's very questionable unlawful assembly. Employer unlawfully penalizing a victim and or a witness. Unlawful intimidation of a victim and or a witness. Criminal nuisance and harassment in the second. And the guilty parties, besides all of these criminal impersonators, this criminal simulation is Circle K on 35th Ave. Concerns 3 employees, in particular Joshua, and from Phoenix, Arizona, Shepherd Security. And the 2 parties involved are Mr. Gate, one of the owners, and the supervisor, Mr. Robert. And I am the victim. You got any business in your property? Are you here to buy something? Okay. Again, I got a retaliation case, and then maybe I'll get into it another time. Okay, so I'm on 35th. So I get in, knowing it's been a repeat problem. You know, I get in, and I talk to a kid and I just give him a brief. Okay, as far as, you know, the music could be offensive. And I gave him a brief. Yes, I'm being offended every millisecond. I'm being extorted. You know, it was just a quick brief. I came out, you know, and of course, as soon as I come out, yeah, he follows. Within a minute, he comes out and he provokes. He starts questioning me. Yes, he does. About music. He wants to know more. Yes, he's guilty. Okay? So, he goes back in, and then he comes out again. About 5 minutes later, tells me that somebody from Shepherd Security wants to get a hold of me. Okay? So I go back and retreat. Okay? And I make a call. Nobody answers. I get another call. I start conversation through text. Yes. With Gabe. Okay, then he gives me a call and says something about this Mr. Joshua having a problem. Yeah, he's guilty. Yep, I know it. So, I'm going to go in, you know, and try to keep it minimum as far as patrolling inside. And of course, yes, very important. Yes, what he told me outside when he came to talk to me, provoke me to talk about music, is that he liked country music solely. Alright, so I go back and of course, what's he blaring? Heavy metal. Yeah, and the other ones are getting in on it. There's one there and another one comes in later. And they're now gregariously bobbing their heads. I'm gonna get back to that. So, I let Gabe know what's up and I do it through text. And then Gabe responds and says, good deal. And it tells me to ignore him. Okay? And then he tells me that some robber is gonna show up. Supervisor. Approximately, he said, 8 o'clock. Okay? So, yeah. Meanwhile, Mr. Joshua starts to meander around. Now he doesn't want to come around and pay attention. Other than when he had an employee come in, male, come in, and he an hour and a half early. Now he come out when I'm around the other male, just to talk about tours and songs. Of course, right? Okay, so eventually Robert shows up. Okay? Okay, so going back to Mr. Robert, you're going to see the exhibits. Now, you can only trust one. Okay? Now, what I did find out, now, again, here's the thing. I got to consider where Robert's getting information from. So, as far as this, there's a third one he had said, you know, I'm not going to showcase that because I know that Robert got it from Gabe, which Gabe got it from Mr. Joshua. So, it could be, you know, I really can't. Could be off a little bit, I don't know, because he's getting it from one person who got it from another, okay? So, the one, I know that he couldn't get this other than from getting it. There's no way. I know that this is incredible, okay? Yeah, apparently, Mr. Joshua, out of all the things, he didn't acknowledge that I was offended while he was in the store, but he did acknowledge the shame on me. That bothered him. And what he did is he used half-truth. I mean, all the allegations are coming across as half-truths. Well, they are half-truths and lies by omission, webs of deceit. Okay, this one is a little more because he's getting it from one person who got it from another. Okay, yeah, he's bothered by the shame on you. And no, I only said it to one person. That's all. Yeah, I've been offended again, and I did get evidence of it, but I didn't say anything because, again, I'll just get ridiculed. Okay, so no, that was only one person. That was the one who directed the hostility at me beyond blaring the music. Okay? Okay, number 2. Yes, you know, well, it's in the exhibit, you know, you're going to see it. So, basically what he's doing, yes, here's another one, I think I already said it. He accused of just meandering, you know, around. Well, I have a duty to patrol. Okay, there was also a domestic incident on the side of the building. Yeah, they were also accusing of just sitting in my vehicle, when in reality I had a lot of communication going on with Shipper Security that I really needed to keep discreet. I mean, it's even in the policy handbook. And of course, you periodically need to charge your phone. I also go 2 10-minute breaks, and there wasn't an altercation over there. So that's all bullshit. Okay. And of course, I got the evidence of Mr. Joshua meandering around when he should be in the gas station store. Okay. So yes, what he's going to say is, you're terminated. And he's going to say that, first he says, based upon, he's going to say, like, well, you're going to see the exhibit. Okay. Or he was offended by the music, and he was offended by them showing their bottom areas. So I just gave them a warning, and I briefed them about what happened at Circle K. So.
Okay. Because what Josh is telling me is something totally different.
Okay, well, what's he telling you?
He's telling me that you've been sitting in your car a bit, that you were inside telling them that they couldn't play music because it was illegal, it was a misdemeanor, and it was extortion, and that you were outside telling people shame on you if they were playing music really loud.
I'm glad you told me. I'm letting you know you're on film, because I've been recording all my activity. So that's all alive. Thank you. So why are you here to talk to me?
Well, I'm here to figure out what's going on.
Well, yeah, what happened, actually, I have it from recording.
That's fine.
A man he was blaring the music, but I didn't say anything because I'm on film, and I walked around the patrol, and he projected an accusation out.
Okay.
He started yelling out the window.
Okay.
And then he started cussing more, and then I directed him to leave.
You said you have all this on film?
Yep.
Okay. Can you show me that film?
Well, first of all, why is it your business? I have it, but we're not done with the conversation yet. I'm going to tell you about everything.
Well, first of all, you work for us.
Right.
So if you're on work time, you're responsible for work-related activities.
Right.
And if you're filming, and I need to come out here and investigate what happened, that becomes part of work property.
Okay, so me being offended by somebody, I have to go relive the offense again, because it all started from somebody else's offense.
Okay, I see where this is
You see what I'm saying?
I see where this is going.
Do you understand where I'm getting at?
I see where this is
All I did was just give him a brief warning.
Yeah. Okay, I get you. Oh, give me just a second. Okay, so Holly, based on everything I've heard from Josh, based on the call he made to Gabe, based on our conversation that I just had with you a moment ago, what I'm going to tell you right now is that you're terminated.
Okay, but don't come near our vehicle. I have to take the shirt off. I have a shirt, but it's shorter, so I would prefer, obviously you want the shirts, it's shorter, so I would prefer you not to watch me.
I'm now officially working this post. Company property that you need to return at this time?
Just these two. Okay, you're guilty. You'd be 18, 19, MILF, approximately what, late 30s, 40s? Black, gray shirt, shades. Right, so, yeah. Look at that. See the money he's got in his hands? He came over and asked me in bed as if he didn't have anything. Before all this started, all these ones I caught, there were a few ones I couldn't get because there are so many of them. I can't get them all and document them all at the same time. She came over right up to my vehicle and just asked for something to beg. Yeah, I mean, it's almost like she said it like she was just doing to harass me. So I'm going to start filming them too and getting their license plates. She's harassing in a second. She doesn't realize I have a license. I'm legal to kill now because nobody wants to acknowledge. I asked her for a receipt. She just walked away. She's... You wanted it? Yeah. Victoria. I'm gonna wait here for a while. All right, thank you. Appreciate it. Ticked off. I asked her for a receipt. She didn't pay attention. She forgot about it. I just asked for a receipt, and I think she forgot about it. Yep. Thank you. Yeah, that person who's honking, he also flicked the lights on me too. He's going to get accountability there. I asked her for a receipt, and she just forgot about it. She saw me sit, and she kept ignoring me. The lines went backing up. That quick? Well, she's a liar and a faker and a hypocrite. She's envy and jealousy. I'm gonna mimic her outlet fitness on 19th. You know that? It's on Northern Road Intersex with 19th. Coming to it in a black Mustang with a male. License plate EXZ9454. Soul's asking me for a cigarette again. Besides all the other harassment I'm getting, the envious woman mimic my image. Yeah, now they want to turn around like cowards, little bums that want to pull off of me. They don't want to acknowledge me other than to come over and ask for cigarette harassment the second they want to provoke me. Kid, what was that? He flashed some red light on me. Little coward on a skateboard. 19th and Northern. It's approximately what, a little after 8 o'clock? Me? No, you. Shut the fuck up, motherfucker! Look at that. Yup, he's a motherfucker. He's a. Oh, yeah? Really? That's it. Get over here! Oh, you want to run away like. That kid followed me to my room, just boom, bag. You just asked me what a 5-sack is. What is it? Why are you asking me for a 5-sack? I don't know what it is. Yeah, but you just said a 5-sack. What's a 5-sack? That's a cigarette? What makes you think that I want to give you a cigarette? That you can buy cigarettes off me? Is there something about this? My vehicle or myself? Okay, I don't sell 5-sacks or any of that. Okay, so I got a film of that kid and I got a timestamp. He followed me to bed. I told him no. Hours go by. I got another timestamp and it's on CCTV camera. He comes over asking for a 5-sack. Alleges it's a cigarette. So somebody must be sending him over and I've already caught it. I got it on camera 3 times. Women send the boys or the males to come at me, asking, begging for money, asking for a cigarette or something like a 5-sack, okay? The rotten, envious hater uses males to come at me, also coming at me in groups to try to batter, whether it's with lethal force, sometimes they have weapons, or it's just a group, just a batter. I've even had the skateboard now. They tried to throw a skateboard at me through a window, okay? What I also think could be happening is slander. Okay, not for nothing. They're imitating. They're mimicking and they're an imitation. They're imitating me. So I'm already being defamed because they're just putting up mirages of me and their disposition. Disgrace. I even caught graffiti. Holly M Colino, V, M&M. There's even graffiti that's coming from this somebody. Well, it's the general population of women. So there could be slander. It's also a smear. They've robbed my person by robbing my identity, my image. And I'm catching them around this city. And I just started researching mugshots, arrest records. And I'm catching them, the ones that are robbing, imitating my hair, eyebrows, and her lips, and altering their face to suit the lips, eyebrows, and hair that they don't have. Okay, I'm catching them. It's robbery, fraud, theft, it's like accomplishing murder, using someone else to go murder somebody, manslaughter. And I put a couple of those convicted ones on my Facebook page. But I'm looking at what's happening to me. Makes sense. I'm looking at who's coming up to me, asking for what. That lady in white, she's a faker. Vehicle, license plate, EVC13, it's handicapped. She's not handicapped, and the other one that's driving is not handicapped. Again, they're fakers imitating my hair. Okay? And I know, there's a lot of fraud with alleging one's handicapped and all that. So I'm gonna make sure I get it right on. Yep, she's faking my hair. She's got blonde streaks throughout the caramel. The other one's driving. She's obviously not handicapped. It's a handicap license plate, EVC13. Far in all these videos, which eventually I'm going to put together in one, all my investigation, I'm catching the white, envious woman, the hater, in the act, or later on I discover something, whether it's using a man to go kill somebody, using a man to batter, using a man to get money, whether it's her, in fact, her, the white, envious hater. Basically, it's pretty much the majority of women, excluding the majority of the African-American population. Although I'm catching them, mimicking my image, but it's small. It's maybe about 25% of them. And what else she's getting caught on is robbery, theft, fraud, identity theft. Well, she stole my identity. She's imitating my identity. Identity theft. Well, she stole my identity. She's imitating my identity, my person, an image, and everyone's giving her credit and acknowledgement. If you men, just you alone, didn't give her credit and acknowledgement, well, then she couldn't get away with it. But the smear's already done. She's been doing this. I just pulled in. There's 2 of them. You see the one in the pink? She's faking my blonde in caramel. Yep, and there's some dark brown in there too. It's anywhere I go. All of them. They've all robbed my life, my person, my identity. They've robbed my image, every one of them. Every one of them in the media, every one of them. Everywhere I go. They took me. She, Holly M Colino. And that one... I can see the roots. If I did, my camera died. So let me see if I can. I can't get away from them. They're everywhere. They're on billboards. They're everywhere. Let's go back to the one at the QT on Cape Creek. She could not look at me and directly answer the question. Just like any envious white woman hater, she's got to have her followers, who she's enticed with guilt and wrong, to want to seek her approval, speak on her behalf. And why is it that they and she can lie constantly? They're a walking lie. They're a fake. And all of you gave them credit, status, and acknowledgement for something they do not have, they are not, and do not deserve, and did not earn. White Ford, BDM 1398. I can already size it up. Male in the passenger seat. Fakers inside. She's mimicking my blonde. Caramel, gold, brown, and then she's throwing some red in there. Like red. Like, it's almost like a purpley red. I knew it. I knew it already. There she is. Yup. To the left of me. I can see her roots. As soon as I pulled out of the QT. They're everywhere. They robbed my identity. Stole my life. BDX8486. Element. Submitting for a reason. You should not be submitting to that police officer. No. Now, when I pulled in, it was just one police officer. And he could have easily gotten away. Turned around and put his foot down and said, Holly M Colino. Period. Or he could have said, Michelle Reed at SUNY Brockport. Getting away with misdemeanors and felonies. You don't apply the law to one, you don't apply it to anybody. So I'm very suspicious. Did he give credit and acknowledgement to the woman that envies me, she, Holly M Colino? Did he put the fake, the white, or any other race envious hater in the white woman? Did he put that rotten? Yeah, he's looking at me, I don't give a fuck. Did he put the 7 RAS, red Ford, SUV, another fake, going down Cape Creek towards Cactus. Faker, Mercedes, right here. Another faker. Wearing a black hat. Some kind of case on this company, like the other two, and it's going beyond the state unemployment. I'm going to try to make this very brief, and then in person, you know, it can be discussed in detail. Okay. Number one, I was around a stone building on a property, and I detected or sensed murder. I'm very psychic. Okay. But there was also a very big gas tank with a lot of wood, and this area is off camera. So that could be it. Now, as far as sensing the murder, it's just a psychic impression from now. It could also be because the gas tank with 100 to 120 degree weather could simultaneously combust. Of course, I did report it, and I got my own record of me reporting it as well. Okay? Meanwhile, nobody told me, and apparently these death threats that were reported were not investigated. So around and possibly after the time, there was 2 death threats made, and another guard was on the property, and they made record of them, but they were never investigated. Okay. Periodically, I'm getting my own films, getting my own records. Okay. I noticed there was something wrong with the phone. We're going to get into the phone and the reporting and their entry system. We're going to get into that later. Seriously, not being credible. Okay. And no protection for the guard. Okay, the next thing will happen, and you'll see through the text. The texts are very important. So you're gonna understand when you go to the text. But I had been there for an hour and a half. I did take off my uniform, but then I showed it back to them again. The surveillance operators did not respond until an hour and a half later. Nobody was on the property, had been abandoned. Okay? And I did showcase the uniform once they started talking. It was approximately an hour and a half. Okay, and I did offer to stay, but I was directed to leave. Okay, and that was around 6 p.m. Okay, another guard comes here at 7 p.m. Okay. So the next thing will happen, the following day, actually, from this very day, which should be Saturday, I'll be on the property, and within an hour, I'll be advancing towards the central quadrant, where I will hear the surveillance operator directing somebody off the property. I will speak to them later. There's somebody wearing black. The body, or excuse me, yeah, I'm going to have a near-death experience here. Okay, but anyways, she detected a male in this area. Okay, and about an hour after, that's where I had my near-death experience. So from this area into that area and this area, I did a manual heart pace and a manual IV. Nobody responded. Nobody even responded or acknowledged. Will allege that he's been watching me. You're going to see the text. I'm going to call the CCTV company. And I'm going to find out, according to them, nobody can see their cameras other than the owner of the site, in which I will talk to, actually, relatively shortly after that. Okay? Brief. And I'm going to do another video about this. And this is something that I've been noticing for the past couple of years. It's called dissociative identity disorder. Now, I found out that it's actually a real disorder. I started to acknowledge that the general population of women have a dissociative identity problem. So there actually is something in the DSM, dissociative identity disorder. And that's actually something that's legit because it's clinical. Dissociative identity disorder can be clinically measured. Botox chemicals, hair dye chemicals, and just the fact that they're trying to conceive an image that they do not have. No, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm talking to you, sickness, envy, and jealousy, expression is not image. Expression is body language and communication. It's not image. Okay? It's the act. So what these women are doing, their act is stealing my identity. It's identity theft. And we are running into some problems in the criminal justice industry with this because so many women are mimicking my appearance. It's also aggravated harassment. Stalking in the fourth. I could go on with all the crimes that have been directed at me because of these envious women that have tried to conceive my identity using my image. It's also criminal extortion. I have, just by default to these women alone and these Botox companies and other things, I've become a copyright and trademark. It's criminal extortion. So there's civil issues and it's defamation of character as well. So no, it's legit, it's real. These women are mentally unstable and they're actually insane because they don't have a person. A lot of these mentally unstable women start conceiving an identity that they do not have as early as age 4. So they don't have an ability to understand their offense. They're not sacrificing. They have no human flesh. They're using my image and character, and they're sacrificing it before the mass in their disposition. Disgrace. So again, these women don't feel pain. They have no ability to acknowledge their offense. They are clinically insane. They are a liar. They are a faker. They are a hypocrite. They are a walking lie. Beyond the fact that their rotten character is getting smeared on me and I'm getting offended through the use of others to come at me, they have chosen to criminally extort me, many, and use my large lips, my dark, thick black eyebrows, and my hair for commercial profit and other commercial purposes. They have waived rights to their privacy. They have chosen to objectify themselves and try to conceive another identity that is not theirs. They also don't have an ability to acknowledge their offense. They are the offender that is trying to strip away and take away my identity. And that is enough in itself. Now within this exhibit, I'm going to focus on the hair. Dying blonde streaks in her hair that she does not have. Right here, I saw it. License plate number is 3950218. Pure AFQT Elantra, envious cunt, envy and jealousy, identity thief. Look at your hair dye. Is that hair dye in your hair?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, we get an envious cunt, envy and jealousy, identity thief. Another one. Identity thief. Identity thief. She's not even aware of her offense. Ma'am, you need to stop taking my identity and stop copycatting. Dingbat. Stupid fucking cunt right over there. Another dingbat. Another stupid fucking cunt. Who everywhere trying to mimic my hair, my eyebrows, and my lips. Everywhere. These fucking jealous cunts. These fucking envious, greedy, rotten, no gratitude fucking cunts. They're everywhere. They've made it so I have no purpose. They've stripped me of a family. I have no family. I have nobody. The only connection I have is going after the cunt that robbed my identity, that took off with my person, that robbed me of a life. Jealous cunt, hair dye, can tell, I can see her roots. 4-door, sedan, says Borrego, F7413, Arizona, Kia. Envious cunt, liar, faker, hypocrite. Malevolent, cruelty, maliciousness. Envious cunt, liar, faker, hypocrite. Mentally unstable, dissociative identity disorder. Liar, faker, dissociative identity disorder. This is, please open up at 8.
Take over my 8.
Okay. Do you notice the eyebrows she's also drawing on her face that she doesn't have? Liar, faker, hypocrite, dissociative identity disorder. Mentally unstable, identity thief. She's a robber. Ungrateful. Greedy. Look at all the money she has to spend just to fake an appearance, to try to imitate my dark, thick eyebrows and my hair. Where are we? 8M0068. Envious fucking cunt. Liar, faker, hypocrite, mental instability, dissociative identity disorder. Liar, faker, liar! Dissociative identity disorder, mental instability. Mustang, Phoenix, Arizona. You're liars and you're fakers and you're hypocrites. Mentally unstable. Mentally unstable. Mentally unstable. Dissociative, look at her throwing. Dissociative identity disorder. Dissociative identity disorder. They come together in gangs. They're never alone. They're not mental fortitude like me. They drive around. Liar, faker, hypocrite, envy and jealousy, dissociative identity disorder, SUV, gray, BPL 1701, Pathfinder, Burger King, Peoria. That's what she's saying. Trying to even get a drink, even when they're not blaring dope and that. It's an offender. Hi! She's making money and she's mimicking my hair and my legs. There. Okay. And I'm noticing it is. It's this appearance thing. This incident right here tonight, 7617, that woman, I'm going to showcase part of her. She's mimicking me. My hair, you know what else she said? She said that I didn't know who she was, like she was somebody special. And I said, well, why are you mimicking me? No wonder, again, it's becoming very clear why these men will come at me. They get to meet her. She mimics my face and appearance. She's rotten. And when they're done and they're broke, they come out and they come at me. Me. Okay, I'm starting to figure out this envious cunt. She's got a rhonda between her legs and she's damaged and she's a self-hater. Now for the past 2 years I've had to stay on camera. On off duty, I'm on camera. And when I'm working, I'm on camera. Then I have my own private film. She's a liar. She's a false accuser. Okay? She's a walking lie. And if you give her credit and acknowledgement and don't call her out for being a liar and a fake, she's going to start thinking she has a power. And eventually she's going to start lying like it's nothing. She's going to become a damn pathological liar, like she's a damn faker and damn fucking hypocrite. Now I'm understanding what's happening. Men are getting confused because the general population of women have proven they envy my appearance. They're mimicking my dark, thick eyebrows, my big full lips, and my hair. So men see me from a distance and they follow me. I do have some of my own film evidence, and there are 2 police reports. Onlookers called police to the scene. They're coming at me with the wrong impression because they're connecting to the 3 signature traits. These women are also mimicking my apparel. So, now I know what she is. It's black and white and clear. Yes, she's a self-hater and she has an approval problem. She pulls wrongs out of nothing. She's a belittler. She's a damn fucking stupid. And she's a fucking repulsive freak. I know exactly what she is. She creates a hassle. She's irritable. One of the reasons why she's irritable, she's faking an image. She has to get a lot of money just to fake the eyebrows, to fake the face, and to fake the lips, and to fake the hair. The whole ensemble. So she's irritable. She's also fearing of exposure. She likes to get leverages on people. She likes to pull wrong out of nothing. She likes to shift the blade. She does a smear. She's a robber. She's a thief. She's an identity thief. She's a sucker. She sucks you and drains you. She's a vampire. She's a chronic liar. She's a faker. She's mentally unstable. She's dissociative identity disorder. She can't bear herself alone. She's living in self-hatred. She's mentally unstable. She may even be suicidal. I wouldn't be surprised if this month in July, at least 1 or 2 of them comes public as far as committing suicide. One of those entertainers that are a faker. I wouldn't be surprised it's about ready. She's gonna snap. She's disassociated from her identity. She's mentally unstable. She's a batterer, and I know she's a sex offender. She's catty. She's deceitful. She's a scandal. She's a false reporter. She's a false business documenter. In a nutshell, a bold, outright epitome of a liar. I know exactly what she is. She's a damn fucking disgrace. She is unworthy. She is a damned fucking nothing. She is a user. She is an abuser. She's a fucking bitch. She's a fucking cunt. She's a goddamn fake. She's a goddamn disgrace. So, what's gonna happen is she's also ungrateful. She's never gonna be happy. So it doesn't matter. Whatever you do, it's not gonna be enough. She has no gratitude. She has no appreciation. She's a slob. She gets everything easy. She buys status, or she uses sex and image to get it. She thinks she's significant because she can lie and she can fake. She thinks she has a power. She's overzealous. She's too confident. She's haughty. She's rotten. She's inhumane. She doesn't have any human flesh. She's unforgivable. She doesn't have an ability to acknowledge her offense. Oh yeah, she's got it. offender, police officer G355GS. The one that just went to pump 5. There's 2 more over here. I can't even go out the ground right now. I don't know. Looks like she's giving him a bit. You men put the hater on the pedestal. You see her? Yep. Coming out of that truck. Live. She killed me. What do I do all day other than sit even in the pines? There she goes. Yep. Mimicking my hair. Pulled out of that Pines area, okay, to get on the main road, and as soon as I pull out, there's another one standing outside with a male near him. There's another one, so I'm gonna get this one. Everywhere I turn, it's a mirage of me, somebody imitating me. Everywhere I turn around, I'm gonna keep the camera on because I have to keep the phone on the charger. It's about to die. I know it's a Jeep. I'll know it when it passes by. Get out of the car. I'm gonna go right up there. These won't have killed me. They've made it so I'm not acknowledged by even one person. Exiled. They're everywhere. And if she killed me, at minimum, I can show you who the murderer is. I'm gonna get the license plate. Oh. I got it. Yeah. She just smiled at me. I don't know if you saw it. She smiled at me before I went and checked the license plate. There's another one right here. One's going into the bathroom. There's another one over there. I don't even want to go use the bathroom. The second one I see with the black shirt. The one that came out of the bathroom, actually, correction. That's like almost black, actually. So it's a total of 3 of them, black shirts mimicking my hair. I'm not close enough to see what else they're mimicking. 2 more fakers. Another one. I just walked away from that one central area. Got out of the vehicle. Here comes envious hater. The dog. Just got into a new city already. First place. Faker. Faking hair, faking lips, and faking eyebrows. Faker, license plate BNA7471 Subaru. Just pulled out of the Burger King. I'm Faker, black, and I'm not. Not 2 of them. Yeah. Oh, there's another one. Yeah. Got 3 fakes over there. This fake over. Okay. Oh, there's another one up to the left. Walking out from the Target area. Hater is entering the Great Clips. Getting out of the place called Great Clips. Let's get a little what this place is. Oh, look, 2 haters, actually. Another one. So I got... What is this place? Oh, it's a hairstyling place. That's guilty. Great Clips number 23. 928-556-0882-827 YGT. Backseat patch and right. California 7CF S491. Hater pump number 6. BNK 7456. Over there. Mimicking my caramel block. He's in a black Jeep. CBM 9782. Standing there mimicking my hair so she can panhandle. It's Butler Ave and Ponderosa Parkway. There's a McDonald's and what's it called? State Bolton Nutco. That rotten piece of shit is now in contempt. Of course, he's with a woman, and they only acknowledge me, these men, when they want to try to take money from me or take something. They came over to beg. That's the second one within an hour that came over to beg. He is now in contempt as well as she, and she did nothing. While the rest of them, like Kylie Jenner, can solicit my lips, eyebrows, and my hair and make millions off of it. And the rest of the woman can make YouTube channels and make money off of it. It's my 3 main features. I collected the evidence. They're all showcasing and making money off of extorting my hair, eyebrows, and lips. Why is everyone robbing from me? Then they're mimicking my person. Here, twice. She's now mimicking eyebrows. Starts asking me questions in Dunkin' Donuts 1931. Police are here. They're standing behind my vehicle. I'm very suspicious that this girl might have called and made a phone report. She's guilty. Hello. Is there a problem? No, I went through the drive-thru.
Okay, they said you like recording something.
Well, number one, can I record on my phone and document? So what's the problem? She asked me, she got really nervous that I hit a phone, but I'm documenting data. Yeah, well, I didn't complain. So what did she record?
No, she said you were recording.
Yeah, and so why is that an issue?
You just making sure it's okay.
What do you mean it's okay? Well, why would I not be okay? She seemed to give me a little bit of an attitude. She thought I had the camera on her. No, I didn't. She thought I was filming. But regardless, I can still film at a drive-thru and document anyways. Yeah, so she's nervous about something. Yeah. But here's the reason, did she make a report on me? Because I want to know. Did she make a false report? Yep. I'm just minding my own business, my day off. You know, went through the drive-thru, documented something. I guess she got nervous about it. You know? Yeah, I'm just enjoying a cup of coffee, sir. Is that okay? Well, don't use that angry word with me. I'm the one being bothered by a woman for doing nothing. Well, yeah, of course I'm upset.
No, you know our job, right? Someone calls us, and they say a car's driving around the building, a woman's walking around the building suspiciously. We have to come and see what's going on.
Oh, so she did say I was suspicious. She said I was driving around the building?
Yes.
thank goodness, because I was recording my activity because a woman falsely accused me. Thank God. I'm glad.
Okay,
I'm glad you told me that.
Let's get back to what I'm saying. So, it's our job to come
Right.
and see what's
But
going
do you understand that why I'm upset? I get bothered and harassed all day by women. Okay, this is like the umpteenth time today I've been offended by a woman.
Okay, but you don't need to be upset at us. I mean,
I'm not, don't take it personal, sir. I'm upset because of what's happening to me.
I'm telling you, police officers.
You're using and smearing me with the word angry, though. I'm being offended right now.
Okay? They call us, we have to come out and see what's going on. That's
Yeah,
all.
that I understand. I work in the criminal justice field. I get that, but remember, I'm the one being offended, a woman right now, so I'm upset.
Okay, so that's why you're angry at us.
No, I'm not angry. I don't use that word. I'm not angry. I'm already upset. So by default, of me being upset, my voice is going to raise. You don't need to use the word angry. You need to acknowledge that I'm being offended by somebody and
I
harassed.
don't know. We're talking about an employee at a Dunkin' Donuts?
Yeah, and the employee blew something up out of nothing. And she called you, and I'm sorry about that. She shouldn't have bothered me.
What is she blowing up?
Well, what did she made an allegation that just because I purchased a cup of coffee and I documented something on my phone, she got worried about it over nothing.
Is this some reason why you're recording this conversation?
Well, yeah, I'm being offended. Yeah, absolutely, I'm being harassed over nothing.
By who?
That girl.
I'm not.
And, yeah, but she's using you to harass me. So I have every right to film outside, sir, correct? Okay.
I'm just telling you right now, your activities, right now, are somewhat. I can understand where she's coming from as far as suspicion is.
Sir, I want you to, what's your badge number? 9412. So you're saying driving through Dunkin' Donuts, getting a cup of coffee and documenting activity. I mean, you're a police officer.
Yeah, walking around the building. Yes.
I never walked around the building.
That's different behavior.
You're going to jump to the conclusion and believe her allegation that I was walking around the building?
Yeah, everything she's told me, it's different behavior. Okay? It's not normal behavior.
To walk in front of, first of all, to walk in front of a building or around the building, what's that normal about that?
I can see you're really upset right now. What are you doing here tonight?
I wanted a cup of coffee. I just wanted to sit and enjoy a cup of coffee.
We solved this tonight.
I just want to sit and enjoy a cup of coffee. Well, obviously, I'm going to leave, okay? Because I can't just sit and have a cup of coffee.
Contact her, and we're going to say, hey, she's just going to sit here and be parked, and eventually she's going to leave, okay? Does that sound okay?
Well, that's all I was going to do was
Okay,
just
so
sit and have a
there's
cup of
no
coffee.
reason to be upset then, right?
Well,
okay, thank you.
Yeah. These officers are mentally unstable and they were trying to shift the blame. You see what I'm dealing with, people? I'm gonna get the license plate number of these police officers. You see how he's trying to smear me? Yep, pejorative demeanor. G781HK. Police officer mimicking me with my hair, the hair and the darker eyebrows. Now, next, what I'm gonna do is give you a couple clips of this one song that I did. That's, it's titled "Get Trippy, Get Dozy." For the typical cycle, it's really for the people who are affected by it, because really there's some comedy. Okay, so I'm gonna give you some examples. Another example, and these are the ones I wanted to put up because I know some of these fuckers already seen it. Again, I've had my shit downloaded on data chip, secret recording, get the gist, okay? So if it's already put up, I'm not going to act in a negligence as far as saying, okay, they've already been exposed to the idea, so and so, or maybe even one person showing interest or an infringement. That would be me totally neglecting, giving them an opportunity to use it. However, for their own acclaim, you get the gist. So I'm going to put those up, might as well, because it's kind of on the same topic, and it's relative to the typical psycho scenario. And the reason why I call it typical psycho scenario is if you go through my mental health bits, no, that's really just entertainment. Remember I call it the other one bullshit? Because it is. It's smeared in everything. But again, this is entertainment. But really, that typical psycho scenario, what's Alfred Hitchcock? Really, it's real. Because I've been marked by a lot of these fucking boys. And these types of women that braise these boys. Big time. I know what they are, fucking in and out. These malevolent mothers and the typical psycho boys that fucking hang around them, whether it's her son or without experience, which is a disgrace. One clinging to an ex-criminal, an ex-mine. And he will carry out criminal acts inspired by her. Now, there's many types to these women, though. There's some that do the spell crafting. But anyways, that's a whole other topic. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with some of those. That's right, Mama dictate, serenading that hate. Come suck a toe, lean on a bed like a Boston cream roll.
Where's my typical psycho? Where's my motherfucking mommy hoe?
Oops, looks like somebody made a decision without a mommy psych class. Cause she's barging in without...
We are learning more tonight about the woman accused in the apparently random killing of a mother from Orleans County. Holly Colino is charged with second-degree murder. The 33-year-old victim was found shot to death in her car in Brockport on Friday. As News 4's Rachel Monjovi tells us, the suspect has a history with police. Rachel?
Yeah, Jackie, we found some disturbing police reports from when Colino was a college student in Brockport. Over the past 2 days, police arrested her for murder and for holding up a woman at gunpoint. Police tell us the victim was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
She met the individual and within seconds of meeting her ended up discharging the weapon to her head.
Police say 33-year-old Megan Dix and 31-year-old Holly Colino had no connection to each other. Dix was shot to death by Colino in a Brockport Lowe's parking lot while on her lunch break. When asked if she was mentally ill, police said Tuesday
She was lucid with us and, spoke and admitted to the crime.
authorities say it could have been anybody.
What a heinous crime, I don't understand. I don't think anybody understands.
3 days later, police say Colino pointed a gun at a woman's head at a barbecue stand in Henrietta. Colino was located at a nearby Holiday Inn. Today, graffiti of Colino's name was discovered in various places throughout Rochester. Colino, originally from Rochester but now a resident of Arizona, had only been in town for a couple of days. Now we're learning more about Colino's troubled past. While she studied at SUNY Brockport in 2012, she was escorted from a lecture after disrupting the speaker.
Praying for people, being charitable to people.
For the love of humanity and justice, you have lied.
Lady, who are you?
Who here has studied the Bible in a secular manner?
In a police report, an officer wrote Colino appeared to have some probable mental issues. 2 months later, Colino was cited again for harassment after sending disturbing emails on campus. Colino is now being held without bail on murder charges. The 33-year-old victim leaves behind an 8-year-old son and a husband. There is a GoFundMe page to help the family. You can find that link on our website, WIVB.com. Reporting live, Rachel Monjovi, News 4 at 11.